Hey there, I'm Michael Bovee with Consumer Recovery Network, and I'm going to do a video today, an entity-specific video. I do a lot of these. There's a lot of my channel is dedicated to certain creditors, how they behave, certain debt collectors, and how you can negotiate with them, and debt buyers too. And so I'm going to talk about another debt buyer today, Velocity Investment LLC. Velocity buys up mostly, at least today as I'm recording this video, they buy up mostly the personal loans, right, and these online lender loans. Like I've seen them buy a lot of Lending Club, a lot of Prosper, a lot of Upstart loans, and they are aggressive. Like most debt buyers in today's day and age, they buy up debt for a fraction of the actual amount owed in order to have the legal rights to collect from you. And in those collection efforts, not like the bigger debt buyers in the country like Midland, Funding, and PRA, and I've got some videos on those, but Velocity is going to usually outsource those collections. The big guys, PRA, Midland, they have all the internal resources to collect from you, all working for them employees, whereas Velocity buys up this debt and has a very small capacity to deal with all of the debts that they buy in direct collection, so they farm it out to contingency debt collectors and to law firms. Well, I've talked about contingency collectors throughout our video series, and they're they just have limited tools, right? They've got your mailbox and your phone to try and contact you to get you to pay. If they get you to pay, they get to keep a percentage. The rest goes to the debt holder, in this case, Velocity Investment LLC. Then there's collection attorneys. Well, if you're hearing from an attorney to collect on a debt from a debt buyer like Velocity, it's with the authorization to sue you in order to collect. And so the idea is usually to try and tackle a debt. If you're hearing from Velocity Investment LLC directly, if you're hearing from your lender, like you Upstart or Lending Club, says, hey, see ya, here's where your debt went, and they tell you that they sent it to Velocity, it's good to be proactive. If you're watching this video because you have the opportunity to be proactive and head that debt off, and you have the ability, the resources to actually put a settlement plan together, they're actually pretty easy to work with. If you want help dealing with Velocity, we have a free consult I provide. If you just go into the description below, there's a link. Schedule a time with me to talk about Velocity, and we'll talk about all your debts, because there's a way to deal with Velocity where you get time to pay, lots of time to pay sometimes, so that you can actually tackle other debt that might not be paid, and they're aggressive too, so that you can do more than one thing at the same time. But I really encourage people to take it seriously when you get communication about a Velocity debt. Once it reaches an attorney, you can still negotiate. Happens all the time. I've been doing it, helping people do it for years. It's just that what you can get a discount on and how long you can stretch out that payment plan with the attorneys is far different than when you catch it early on. See you on the next video.